morning, everybody. I am not feeling very well today, so this video is going to be a nice, cozy, quiet video, but it's very important and I wanted to create it for you guys this morning. So, how do you create a focus in your coming year? And what is it that helps you to keep that focus throughout the year? Do you do vision boards, phrases, words for the years? Please comment below what it is that works for you, because everyone is different, and finding the tools and things that support you is a huge part of my coaching, and I'm very passionate about doing that because not everyone is the same. There's always something that's going to work better for someone out there than the tools and things that I use personally to keep myself on track. So with that being said, I usually pick a phrase for the year. It's very rare when I can narrow it down to just one specific word. So mine is usually a phrase. And it really just helps me keep track of the things that matter to me throughout the year and just have that little check-in moment with it. So this year I have really gone deep. I've really taken the time to stop and ask myself the questions of what would be supportive for me, what is it that I really want to create in my coming years, and what has been missing in previous years. So wherever you're starting in the process, just give yourself the grace to know that you know who you are, you know what it is that you need. And even if it is difficult to ask yourself these questions and really sit and wait for an answer, I know in the self journey that is a big part of the process, especially if you're like me and you've never really given yourself permission to ask yourself and really get the answers. If you've been kind of that people pleaser or anything like that, and you look externally for someone to tell you what to do each year, that sort of thing, I know this is a process, but it is a process that you can do, and it is so supportive for you. If you need the support, there are various ways to get it, anywhere from coaching to meditation spaces, whatever it is that's going to help bring that guard down a little bit for you so that you can dive deep and find what it is that matters to you. So what questions, what things do you ask yourself? And what is it that helps you to get to this space? I would really love it if you would comment below for anyone else who's in the same space trying to figure these things out. We've all been there. We know how difficult it is, especially when you're starting out. Those first few years, first few times that you're granting yourself that ability to really value what it is that you have to say. So I wanted to share kind of the path that I have taken over the last few years. And again, this is not the only path. It is not necessarily going to resonate with everyone. And maybe it's just a starting point for you. Maybe it's just something that triggers the thought process of what is it that I really want. So when I started, I've had a few years of this, and my first year was really diving deep and trying to find my best self traits and who I am as a person, and really getting to know those things. So I had the phrase best self to remind me what it is that I was going for in the year, what it is that I wanted to create. And I believe there is some power in putting it out there as a phrase to the universe, whatever it is that you believe, and really making it a concrete decision that that is what you're looking for, that is what you're going for in the year. So the following year, I did Inspire Belief. And that was not just inspire belief in my clients and things like that. It was also an internal process. Really being concrete in my self-belief and exploring all the different categories, places where my belief in myself might have been a little bit lower than I would have wanted it to be. So following year, I was looking for, wow, I lost it. Ah, so funny. Yes. So the following year, it was surrender to the possibilities. So I had finally started to believe in things, and now I wanted to focus on creating things in my world. So that was a year of really diving into manifesting and whatever it was that I was trying to create a possibility in my world. And anyways, so this year I wanted to share briefly with you, because I will be obviously doing videos along these lines throughout the year, but for me this year, I had to really stop and take some really deep thought on what it is that I want for myself, what would be supportive, what has been missing in previous years that I want this year, and to really, really take those moments. And for me, it's creating a space where I value what I have to say, and I really allow myself to take the things that I want and make them a reality. So my phrase for the year is unconditional love. It is really having that value within myself. It is valuing what I want in my environment, my spaces, my relationships, and sharing that unconditional love, not only internally with myself, but everyone around me. So that's my phrase for the year. That's where I'm looking to create, and I am so excited because I have really dived deep. I've looked for the things that I want to create, have wanted to for a while, and I just have not valued what I had to say enough to make it a reality. So this year I will be doing a lot of videos around this topic. I will be really looking at those things in my world, and I hope you would be glad to come along on the journey. This year will be a lot of focus in becoming friends with fear. I have seen the huge transition that my clients have had in that program, and I don't know if it's program or just sessions, but in that really specific session that I offer, becoming friends with fear is a hugely powerful thing, and I have seen it in the lives of everyone around me, and I have determined that it is time now for me to give that back to myself and allow myself to really grow in the same way. So I hope everyone has a wonderful new year. I'm so excited to be here with you. Please share below if something resonates with you, if you have a different question you ask yourself, a different way to find a focus. We would all love to hear about it. Everyone is so different. So whatever it is that you do, you could really impact someone just by leaving a comment. Whether they do things the way that you do, or if it gives them a bouncing board to find the thing that works for them. It is so powerful to have a community where we all talk about these things. So thank you, everyone. My name is Fallon. I am a self-acceptance and authentic living coach, and I am so happy to be going into this new year with all of you. Thanks.